That's cardio done. Welcome back to the YouTube. Today we're filming a day in the life. So I know some of you are always intrigued what coaches do on a day-to-day basis. It's not exciting, but I'm going to show you. I'm just going to go for a walk in a minute, get some fresh air. It's brightened up a little bit. It's very cloudy this morning. Go get a coffee. We'll talk you through the day. So after cardio, I like to just go for a little bit of a walk, clear the head. Phone's still probably not going to be in my hand for another, well, it will be in my hand, but I won't be working for about another 20 minutes or so. Just going to wait for the UK guys to start checking in, which is handy because always in Dubai you're ahead of the time, which is very, very beneficial. Yes, I've got guys that have checked in from Asia, a few of them, which I'll get back to as soon as I'm back in the room. But for the minute, just go for a walk, get some steps in, try and finish this before I have my first coffee. Always like to drink 1.5 litres before I have any, well, I don't have any caffeine at the moment, I'll go through that in a minute. But essentially what I do, this is Athlete Stack from ESN and amino from ESN. Now, the reason why I have aminos as I wait is because I don't really eat for the first 2 hours, so I have a big amino dump in this drink, and the Athlete Stack's a complex multivitamin, multi-mineral and hydration formula which works really well, tastes epic. So I drink that through cardio, drink it on my walk. I'm a bit behind today, and I'll have a decaf coffee. Now I've had a clear out. I've gone cold turkey about 3 weeks ago and stopped all caffeine. I was drinking 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day, 2 or 3 energy drinks a day, having a pre-workout stick. My caffeine intake was been around about 1,000 units. And then I was obviously taking potentially some days melatonin to get to sleep, as well as any sleep health supplements. It's not a healthy way to live. And with the comp season starting, I wanted a little bit of an adrenal reset, so putting all caffeine down, feeling a little bit better. Tired in the morning, doesn't get that kick, but I'm able to sleep better, more effectively. And what I'll probably start to do over the next few weeks is gently start to reintroduce caffeine at a low level, just to get myself back into the swing of things, because I know it's going to be needed for the season. So this is what tends to happen. I'll go for a coffee and then I'll see what people are eating, and the eggs benedict is really good. I'm hungry, so I've ordered it with 2 extra eggs, and I will devour this and then probably touch up my protein with some clear whey back in the room. Good. Done. So that's breakfast done and dusted. Well, part 1 of breakfast. I'll finish part 2 when I get back. What we'll do, head back to the hotel room now. Crack on with client check-ins. So they're starting to come in now. It's just gone 7 in the UK. So they'll start rolling in, and I can get through them quite quickly. Typically 15 to 20 check-ins a day. I do have a number of guys on prep at the moment. I think about 15 guys on prep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks out. So their check-ins are quite regular at the moment. So I'm just touching base with a few of them now. They're all pretty much on point for where they need to be. It's good. More regular refeeding than normal. At this point for some of them, so the check-ins then become again increased, because I want to see where they're looking the morning after, post-workout, the day after, and the post-workout and the day after. So it comes in thick and fast, and this is where the season really starts to come alive. We are 3 weeks out from show number 1, and that is the Condition Coaches Cup in Essex. The first two bros NPC regional that will qualify you for any pro qualifier for the illustrious IFBB Pro card anywhere in the world apart from America, unless you're doing the Arnolds and a couple of other nationals, I think. But yeah, all good. I'm going to finish my coffee and we'll head back to the room. So breakfast part 2 is the Isoclear from ESN. I don't like normally drinking protein shake on their own, and I've never really liked any clear whey, but this from ESN sits really well, tastes really well. There's no funny aftertaste as well, which is fantastic. This is a cherry lemonade, but I got to think the cherry flavours at the moment. I've lost my shaker, so what I'm going to have to try and do is formulate some way of getting this in there. I think we'll use the Hilton card holder to potentially make a mess. And what this is doing, just topping up a little bit of protein. Oh, there we go. Mess everywhere. Topping up some protein. So only had 4 eggs. I tend to eat 4 or 5 meals a day, and then whatever else I fancy on top of it. Pretty flexible with my diet, but I'll make pre-workout with the rice pudding and mix it with one of either blueberry or lime bar cereal flavour for my pre-workout. And what I'll do is have that and then pick up some meals from Binos and we train there, and then they'll set me up for the rest of the day. I do have eggs here, which I do normally cook in my little egg cooker, but the eggs Benedict did look too tasty to resist. And this thing, the Ninja, which I'll show you a little bit later, is a godsend. Okay, anyone wants to travel and stay in hotels and wants to cook or reheat their food, this thing is an absolute godsend. It's quite bulky, the head of it, but it will pack in a suitcase fine. It's thick glass dish, it's not going to break. But yeah, really handy. Makes your shaker, get this in, start fine work, and then get pre-workout meal in and go to the gym. With my daily concoction of tablets, well, the morning concoction, vitamin D3, K2, high strength curcumin, capsules, diet support, which has got 5 HTP in. It's a little bit of a metabolism support. Me trying to be a little bit sort of sensible with my diet. This does help with appetite as well. Omega-3, super omega-3 from ESN, and then probiotic, which I get in, and that is it. I'll take my organ health stack with the next meal. Don't tend to like to put all my tablets in one. I do bit by bit throughout the day, just making sure I get everything in. And for some reason I don't like necking tablets anymore. Before I used to do loads in one, but now I can only probably do about that. So that'll be me done. To the next block, do meal 2. Workout about to go in, well, gonna make it and let it set, but this is a godsend. There's a lot of hype about this product at the moment, ESN Designer Rice Pudding. There's a lot of bodybuilders switching to this because it sits so well and it's so easy to make. The microwave to get it perfect is literally a matter of just weighing out and adding ×3 the amount of boiling water. Now where are my scales? Travel scales, travel bowl. Very handy. I don't have a lot, 60 grams. Perfect. Give it a whiz, and then just literally let it set. And then I'm going to put the Lion Bar flavour cereal in it. It's got little crispy bits of cereal in it, actually in it, so delicious. But we'll let that set, get ready for the gym, and go from there. Make my pre-workout and then head to the gym. So, because I've lost my shaker, again, I'm going to have to try and master the funnel to make pre-workout. And pre-workout choice is a non-stim Crank Pump Pro. Again, in the cherry flavour. It's cherry cola flavour. Crank Pump is good, and it's a formulation that's come out by ESN. They have just brought out the Wesley Viz's Golden Crank Pump Pro, which is again even better. Mine is at home waiting for me. It's just been delivered, so unfortunately it's not here with me now, but this is very, very good. I will take this pre and then make our way to the gym. I will use daily. Okay, we have a fantastic product from ESN. L-glutamine, L-leucine, creatine, collagen, all in one. You've heard me talk about this quite a lot. It's very handy, especially on the go when you don't have to then pack creatine, glutamine, collagen, which is very, very handy. And then these little beauties, the electrolyte sachets. I will take this with me and I will buy a 1.5 litre bottle of water and dump that in to have towards the end and after training to replenish my electrolytes. Okay, so I'm just going to try and mix all this up without making a horrendous mess. Gonna have to buy a shaker in the gym and go back to dungeon and then try and find my other shaker. Today we're going to train at Binos. It's going to be a push session on my own. Just get in, get out. Busy days, I tend like to train on my own, headphones on. I do like to train with people, but when I'm very busy and scheduling is sort of very tight, it's more of a fact of get in, get the job done and get back out, unfortunately. But still try and have a decent enough sessions. I've pushed my food up recently a little bit, coming back from Jamaica, where calories were consumed at a higher level. I've just tried to maintain, but sort of try to transition across to cleaner foods with the odd burger in here or there, or eggs Benedict. Feeling for that, a few kilos up, and just seeing some increase in performance, which is good for me. And it just sets me up for the start of the season, because as soon as that starts, my training goes downhill. Unfortunately, just like bodybuilding, coaching is a selfish sport. If you want to do what you do at the level that you want to do it at, the commitment to your guys is always going to be priority, but you cannot neglect your health. So just trying to get a good starting point before the season starts. I will neck this. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it tastes very good. And then we'll head to Binos. So today's session push is going to be chest dominant. Going to run probably 3 chest exercises, 2 delt, maybe 3 delt, depending on how I feel. And then done an arm day a couple of days ago, but we'll probably just do 1 tricep exercise. Start with a press today. Chest is feeling okay. Normally a little bit niggle through my bicep tendon, but feeling good to start on press. I sort of alternate between a fly and a press, but start on press today. Just pretty old school format, just building weight up, just really get a good feel for it, and then probably just do 2 solid working sets when I hit a good range. Do 1 more set on here, and then we'll probably do a flat press and then do a fly, just see how I feel. Then moving into delts, whether I do 2 or 3 exercises, so we'll see. Yeah, added a little bit of an intensifier there. Used that last set as a drop set, just because on the top load I only got 6 reps and I pushed a little bit more through that. So just a way of trying to get the most out of your session, dropping the weight, pushing through. One side was heavier than the other. A sneaky 10 on. There's a 10 on that one. I was like, this seems off. Then I looked at it and it was the same sneaky 10 hiding. Always check your weights before you start. You'll notice the tension at the back of that movement. Really slow down. It's quite light. I've got a dodgy bicep tendon that I always complain about, but it does limit me from pressing, so I just have to think smart when I am training. And just again, thinking of a tactical way to make the load heavier by time under tension and then exploding out of the range. You good? Yeah, good. Magic electrolyte sachets. So handy. Almost Ramadan at the moment, so it's quiet in here. It's quite nice actually, but this place is normally very busy. Big old gym with a lot of equipment. Right. Go. Chest done. You'll notice I'm trying to take that full range of motion, bringing the arms up high, trying to lead with the elbow and not the wrists, just trying to fully engage the whole of the medial head. Really good exercise, and I've got shit delt caps, so the predominant of my delt work will go towards medial, and then I'll put some anterior in there as well, just to top up at the end. One thing they don't do have in here is a lot of 20 plates, so you have to use a lot of 15s. Oh, fuck me. Do a back off, fatigue setting in. I ain't doing that again. Just drop one plate, just think smart, be able to push through a decent set. Push done. We'll do some calves then. The superset calves, standing to see it, hit them quite intense, blow them up. Probably the best way, in my opinion, to do it. Superset or a tricep, depending on how you feel, how much you want to grow your calves really. Frequency wise, I hit them whenever I remember. I'll tell my athletes probably at least 3 to 4 times a week. What I tend to say is, if you're training abs, one training day, train abs, the next training day, do calves and rotate that through your program. And that's it. Session done, dusted, about an hour. I'm gonna grab some food, take some food home and get back to work. So post-workout meal today is my favorite from here. It's the dynamite chicken. Convenience for me. Can I have another 200 rice, please? Thank you. It's convenient for me when I come here. It's just so handy. You can weigh everything out to choice, fine selection of food. There's beef, chicken, shrimp, salmon, there's everything that you want, and then you got veg to add to that, and then you got potatoes, sweet potato rice, sticky rice, full choice. And for me, it's just a bonus just to be able to have this all prepared. And then what I do is actually warm it back up in the Ninja, back in the hotel room, just pucker. So instead of staying in an Airbnb, with 200 rice, please. And could you warm that one up, please? Thank you. The guys here are good. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Suits me to a T. Not quite 100% good, because it's got like a slight breadcrumb coating to the chicken, but it tastes banging.
It just seems like your body's been able to hold its weight. You can see progression across performance and recovery, running cycle at that sort of lower, still get enough output across the board and keep you fresh, so we can be in that position to explode out into the growth phase. So, halfway through this afternoon's block, and time for meal number 3. Work out where the plug is. Stop me on the water. Beauty of the Hilton, you get free water, and when you ask for more, they give you more. So, Ninja have brought out this wonderful design. Very compact air fryer. It is very, very handy on the go. Fits in your suitcase nicely, and technically I don't use it to its full capability because I don't actually cook them raw. But for convenience, I cook, well, I reheat, shall we say. It's got a reheat, re-crisp function, and this is what I use it for, so I can actually eat some decent meals. Warm and not cold. I've got a fridge under there which isn't that big. But for the rest of the day we've got steak and potato, and then we've got another dynamite chicken. I'll squeeze them in the fridge in a minute, but literally place that on top, set to re-crisp, put that to about 8 minutes, press go. So I'll eat that, finish off work, and then we'll head to the mall. Pink salt, big ass pink salt, which is good everywhere. 8 minutes, done and dusted. Now ready to eat. Nice and warm.
And this is what I do in my spare time. Go trainer hunting. It's not good. And these are in the sale. Jordan spikes. Yeah, take them.
This one?
Yeah, thank you. And just like that. Do you do American Express?
This one?
Yeah. So that is pretty much my day done. I don't normally go to the mall, but as soon as Cooper is here and he's not been, thought we'd clock up some steps. I think I'm up to about 13,500, mostly accumulated in there. I'll go back. I've got a plan to start
eat some food. I'll drop Cooper off so he can get to sleep and get some food in himself. And yeah, get home in the Mazda Love Wagon.